Hello, hello, Sir David the Bard. Yeah, I'm coming to you from Kangaroo City, my hometown. And I want you to all know that I wanted to do a video today on the seer stone. Stone glasses that the Mormons have. Now, I don't keep dredging it up, folks. I am only the messenger, okay? Only the messenger. In the paper today, the Salt Lake paper, which I get down here, I have a kangaroo that delivers down here the Salt Lake paper, and Freddie, and he always circles the ridiculous. He had many circles today. Anyway, the church is now trying to have, not invisibility, that's what they've had, visibility. Transparency is the word I'm looking for. They're trying to be transparent. Well, when you've been in a cave underground for 180 years, when you first come out and you see the bright lights, you do stupid things. Well, here's the Mormon church again. So they photographed the rock. The rock that Joseph Smith used in his hat, his top hat, to make up the Book of Mormon. Well, they're trying to twist it and turn it and spin it to their advantage. Now, when you have an ordinary brown rock and you say it was like an iPod or an iPad, I started just laughing. I have down below there the link where the Mormons think it's an iPad. It gets so ridiculous. It's got to be true. It's so ridiculous. A rock. Hello, Mormons. I know the Book of Mormon is true. A talking rock. I love the Book of Mormon. I translated it for you. Now, if they put this rock in a museum and don't do any Mormon tricks, and the rock rises up off of the podium and goes, Bard, the Mormon church is true. I am the testimony stone. I go, jeez, maybe I made a mistake, but I don't think the rock is going to talk again. You know, it's kind of like the gold plates. Now, why Moroni and his brother Moroni took those plates, I don't know. But it's certainly convenient to Joseph Smith and the Mormon church now, ain't it? Because if the plates were here, we could look at them and go, that doesn't look like Reformed Egyptian. There's no such thing as Reformed Egyptian, Joseph. Go back to school. Get out of the 3rd grade. Quit making shit up. So anyway, the talking rock is now becoming another reason that the Mormon church is being laughed at all over the world. Because, see, once they published that rock picture, many of the members of the Mormon church did not want to read their own essays. They didn't want to hear. They didn't want to hear anything that Joseph Smith was translating the Book of Mormon out of a top hat with a magic rock in the bottom of it. Even normal people go, I don't know, that's stupid. I'm not going to give money to that organization. So anyway, now that they've seen the rock, they've got to go back and say, what the hell? What's that rock all about? And now they got to go back and see the top hat and see what that's all about. And once they're in there, they're going to see the 39 or 40 wives of Joseph Smith and him bopping up and down on 14-year-olds. You know, he was in heaven before he ever died. He died with a big smile on his face at Carthy. Shoot me! I've had it all! Shoot me! And the people obliged him. So anyway, if you believe in magic rocks, hey, you know, go get the Mormon missionaries and have them convert you to the Mormon church. The regular Mormons are having a really hard time with this, and those of us that are not Mormons are laughing our ass off. I mean, even Scientology, even Hare Krishna, even the Moonies, even Jim Jones, even what was it, the Hellions or something that were all laid in bed and died because a spaceship was coming to get them in California. I guess the spaceship had the wrong directions. It didn't take their bodies. We had to bury them in California. So, hey, every cult has its magic. Magic. We don't understand that. The Lord's ways are not our ways. If we have enough faith, we can move mountains. Well, I've never seen one mountain moved by faith. You can live in the belly of a whale for days and then be spit out onto the beach. I've never seen anyone live in the belly of a whale. In fact, you know what? I've seen a lot of people living in the belly of a shark. They don't get spit out. They get crapped out. So anyway, we want this guy to walk on water. Okay, Jesus, put on your floaties. Let's see you walk on water. Well, not too many people saw that either, and it's always his friends. It's never the population or strangers. Well, anyway, I don't care. Talking snakes in the Garden of Eden. Hello, Eve. Have I got a surprise for you? I see your surprise. Get out of here. Damn, religion it just makes me laugh. It just makes me laugh with all of the silly things you people believe in. I don't. I used to. But when I took my little Allison when she was really small over to a place where a guy had big snakes. And they were wrapped around him, and he'd let the kids come up and touch the snake. The snake never said a word. It wasn't talking. Okay, so talking snakes and resurrected people. Now there's the pull of my chain too. He's laying in a grave or a cave. I guess it was a friend who gave him a cave, and he said, can I rent your cave for 3 days? And his friend said, well, why 3 days? You're going to be dead. He said, yeah, but I'm coming back. Okay, you can lease it for 3 days. If you come back, you owe nothing. If your ass is still in there, you owe me year after year after. He said, okay, that's a deal. And they give the patriarchal grip and sure sign of the nail and promise not to punish each other if they lie. So anyway, Jesus goes in there and they put a big rock in front of it so he can't escape. Well, I guess when you're resurrected, you're very strong. I don't know how he moved the rock. These are details like the rock. So anyway, he's in there 3 days, and the story goes that he came out and he was alive again. Well, the story has some flaws for me. People didn't recognize him. What did he do? Grow a beard in 3 days? What did he do? Shave his head? He came out like the Hulk? Here's number one. People didn't recognize him when he came in. And even when he went into the apostles hiding out in the store there, it wasn't a store, it was a residence. Jesus didn't knock on the door. Now, I got a sign out front of my house that says, ring the doorbell. If anyone comes in here and doesn't ring the doorbell and get permission, I'm pissed. Well, I think Jesus was a little obnoxious. He didn't ring the doorbell or pound on the door. He walks through the wall. Now, I don't like that. When people walk through my walls, I go, Jesus, Jesus Christ, what the hell are you doing? And I'm walking through your wall. Well, why? There's a window. Just peep in the window and say, open the door. I want to walk through the wall. This is crazy stuff. This is crazy stuff. Now, the other thing is, the apostles that were there, they said, who are you? Now, they saw him 3 days ago. How much could a man change in 3 days? Because I'm the Jesus Christ, your friend and king of the road, or king of the universe. I don't know, he's king of everything, but he won't give any food to Filipino children. Kings don't share, I guess. So Thomas says, I don't believe you. You don't look like the Jesus. And then the Jesus figure goes, hey, look at my hands and my feet. And Thomas looks over there and says, Jesus Christ. That's right. Jesus Christ. So these stories don't make sense to me. They just don't make sense. And to you and you religious people, hey, if it floats your boat and it gives you faith and it gives you courage to move on and peace in your life, good Lord, what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with it. But it's comical to me, and I have a right. I have a right to see it as comical. Now, I have rocks. Big rocks. And if any of you want to see my rocks, just let me know, because I get revelations through those rocks too. Every time those beautiful young women walk down the street, my rocks are giving me revelation. This is fun. This is so damn much fun. That religious people, you know, it's kind of like the cross with the Catholics. They wear their cross for protection, and the Mormons wear their garments for protection, and the Buddhist monks, I guess they shave their head for protection. You religious people are the laughing stock of humility. Is it humility or is it humanity? When you have dementia, H is good enough. You're close enough if you're in the H's. Humanity. So, anyway, I just wanted to share with you the rock and the Joseph Smith story. So if you believe it, go for it. Go for it. Pretty soon there's going to be fake rocks. Like this one isn't fake. This is the real rock. But I can see some Mormon entrepreneurs going, would you like to have an image, a real image of the magic stone, the seer stone? Now this stone has glasses, okay? It sees and it talks. For $19.95, we'll send you a seer stone that Joseph Smith basically used to translate the Book of Mormon. But wait, if you call in the next 10 minutes, we're going to send you the mama seer stone. And when people say, who's your mama? There you go. Who's your daddy? Right. And then we're going to send you 2 kid rocks, so your kids can play too. And they do have magnetic attachments. You can put them on the fridge or the back of your toilet. That's where it goes in my house. So anyway, take a look at the magic rock from heaven. The Jesus store sells magic rocks now, and you can translate gold plates that no one's ever seen, no one will ever see, and you just got to have faith in the rock and the gold plates. Well, let me tell you something, friends. I don't have that much faith. So, pay me, lay me, and ail me. Oh God, hear the words of my mouth. Don't cut my throat, don't cut my heart, don't cut my guts out. And the name of the second token of the Melchizedek priesthood is the patriarchal grip, or sure sign of the nail, is health in the navel, marrow in the bones, strength in the loins, and this any power and priesthood be upon me and upon my posterity through all generations of time and throughout all eternity. This bard is gone.